Guys, it's your girl Victoria back to you with another review, this time reviewing the movie VH1 Hip Hop Family Christmas. I saw these previews, I'm like, okay, this is an all-star cast. I know pretty much almost everybody in this movie. So I'm like, let me just watch it, let me do reviews. So here we are. This movie, pretty much, we got homegirl Carrie Hilson playing Tiffany Nixon. She's a part of, as they call it, the Black Dynasty, the Nixons. So I guess they're all famous. Well, based off of the mom and dad, we got Redman being Donnell Nixon, MC Lyte being Tina Nixon. So they had three kids, three spoiled ass kids. That's really what it is. Three spoiled ass kids, got money. And I guess Niecy is the most put together, I guess, so to speak. So she trying to be vice president of whatever company she a part of. And because her family be so much in the blogs, not for good stuff, but for scandals and whatnot. So she decides, let me put my family on TV. This movie, really, guys, this movie is a testament for why you shouldn't do reality. Okay? Because reality ain't reality. Because what happens when you got producers, they got to make sure the show is something that's entertaining for folks. And unfortunately, what do people want to see on TV? They want to see the mess. They want to see, fights and arguments and seeing that things are not so perfect. So not only do we have to see these people on reality TV acting a fool, but it's not even a real fool because the producers come behind and, put little things here and there to make sure that drama's gonna happen. That's what reality TV is all about. Now, back in the day when reality TV first started becoming a hit, it was more authentic because the reactions were more real. Nowadays, things are so produced. Because in the back then, I feel like they made sure conversations were had in order for that drama to happen. But nowadays, this is really what be happening. Like, I know they made it more dramatic than what it may really be on real reality TV shows. But I personally feel like, listen, this is really what they be doing. They really be making sure someone is here so that they could walk in, create drama. Oh, they know you're not cool with this person. Okay, let's hit up said person and make sure you can come to this area at this time on this day so then y'all can meet up. So, listen. This is really what be happening, folks, on reality TV. So this should be, if you watch this movie, because I'm sure if you watch this movie, you watching this review, take it personal because this is really what be happening in these streets. And I hope this lets you know all TV ain't good TV. Okay. The movie, more or less overall, it was okay. It was a, nice watch, something to watch on a this is Sunday actually. A nice little watch for a Sunday afternoon, you know what I'm saying? Would I go to the theaters to watch this if this was in theaters? Heck no. But I'm glad it was on TV, There was multiple parts in the movie where I felt like it was a little cringy. I'm like, okay, these are just celebrities that just be, trying to act. And, other parts was like, okay, we kind of getting more into the vibes of the movies. It became more good acting, but there was definitely a lot of parts in here I'm just like, okay, this is very lackluster. Your acting is not, it's mediocre at best. But all right. So there's a lot of people in this movie. Like I said, we got Jessica Nixon, which is Carrie Hilson. For her character, I think I wouldn't say she's Little Miss Perfect. She, everybody perceives her as Little Miss Perfect, but she doesn't think she is. I definitely don't think she is because she got a lot of character flaws for me personally. What I'm trying to still figure out with her, because, this review is choppy, just like all my other movie reviews always be choppy because I go from here to there. With Jessica, first off, I'm still trying to understand and figure out why the heck she don't want Jason, which is played by Neo, to do singing. They never really went in depth of why she doesn't want. We just know she don't want him to do it, but we don't know why she don't want him to do it. But obviously, so she called up who these people? Vivian. Okay, I don't like her. At the end, she tried to come and be nice again and said she understands and stuff, but no, it ain't working for me. Miss Jodie Lynn O'Keefe, who played Vivian, I don't like your character because your character made no sense to me whatsoever. Because in the beginning, she was all with the other guy, John Baker, played by Jonathan Kite. And I guess they think she's coming for their title, for their job or whatnot. And she was with him in the beginning, so you see her wearing all black and wearing, black lipstick and whatnot. And towards the end, when she had a soft spot for the Nixon family and try to help them out at the end, then you see her lipstick go from black to red. Is that supposed to help us to distinguish the good Vivian versus the bad Vivian? Because it didn't work for me. Because at the end of the day, I'm still like, you still ain't SHIT to me. So you could keep the red lipstick, the black lipstick. You could do whatever you want. Change up your, persona or look to make you look softer. But you still BITCH because you put this, they signed up for it, to be honest with you. And I don't know if they signed any contractual agreement. But at the same time, there's a loophole and all that stuff. So even though you sign a contractual agreement for them to do this camera following you around the house and whatnot, listen, producers will do any and everything to make sure it comes out entertaining. So we don't know how the end of the footage look, because I guess we got to wait to watch the hip hop family Christmas wedding to see how it came out. If they even showed it, we don't know. But all right. So don't like Vivian. John Baker, he was only seen on TV for 5 minutes. He could keep him and his Black Christmas or whatever he was trying to say in the beginning. I'm like, this was produced by Jamie Foxx, I believe, or directed by Jamie Foxx. They could have kept that whole scene out, to be honest with you. I'm like, what are y'all trying to do here? Don't be giving these people freaking ideas, because they're going to take that and run with it. Trust me. There's been a lot of stuff that be happening in movies that people be trying to do in real life because people got nothing else better to do. But anywho, so as we're going through the Nixon family, we got Donnell Nixon. I guess there was some scandal with him back in the 1980s or the 1990s for, maybe, the M word. And, we don't know if he's guilty or innocent. But, we have the kids, we got Blair, played by Terrence J. He thinks it happened. He's like, I wouldn't put it past him. Then at the end, when they had the whole little climax in the movie, at the end, he wanted to apologize. No, what you said was real. If you're saying that in confessional with your sister, you probably really believe it. So that's his little issue that he got going on. He's just pretty much, I feel like any type of dad, really, he's going to just be calm, cool, chill, and all that stuff. But, don't mess up his marble floor, because he going to have something to pick with someone. And in this case, it was, what the girl named Trudy, the camera woman? Yes, played by Junie Hoang. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the last name. But he seemed okay for the most part. Actually, he brought Bun B out. I believe Bun B played himself in the movie. I'm just like, why you guys... how much they pay you for this, Bun B? How much they pay for you to be on here? Because, he was only for 2 seconds, but I'm just like, okay, we really going... Okay, we got Bun B. What's his character? I looked it up. He played himself. Okay. I guess since he was only on for 2 seconds, they was like, we don't got a name for you. You just gonna be playing yourself. And I don't know who the Asian cat was with them, who that was. I probably didn't look deep enough, but it's okay. He was on for 2 seconds too. So, he got his little friends, and, when they was having one of the parties, and then you got freaking nephew Tommy, the police officer, coming to, with the noise complaints, classic movie. Every freaking movie, I feel like, when there be good music or whatnot, you got a police officer saying neighbors are complaining. Not saying that they don't do that in real life, but it's such a cliche in movies, guys. It really is. So you got nephew Tommy, Thomas Miles, who plays the police officer. I don't even think they have a name for him. But, Officer Nate. There we go. Officer Nate. He comes to try to say, hey, just put the noise down. I ain't saying you guys got to shut it down, but just put it down. Here go freaking Donnell saying, okay, but I'm still going to see you on church on Sunday, and then we're going to go to the strip club afterwards. Listen, I laughed at that part. I'm not laughing now, but I did laugh at that part. And, that people really be doing that, guys. People really be doing that. So as the camera's following them around, I know y'all want to get to the, is it worth it to watch, so to speak, because of what they got going on. Like I said, this is for TV purposes. It's okay to watch on TV, just... don't expect much. This is just an all-star cast. They just want to put everybody in a movie so everybody can get an extra check, I'm sure. So, the scandal that's going on, Kelsey, played by, what was she? Soraya McNeil. Soraya McNeil. Listen, I've seen her before. I don't really be knowing her like that, but she's an artiste, and I believe she is on Blair's record label. But I guess she wants to move to another record label. She just got a lot going on. Okay, she's like the pop star or R&B star, whatever, rap star, rapper. She's a rapper. Listen, that don't matter, but she just be got a lot going on. Okay, she's a feisty one. She be getting into it with everybody. She got into it. She got some beef with freaking Just Hilarious and Lil Mama. Yes, they were in the movie too. And what were their names in the movies? You ask. Little Mama was A the rapper, and Just Hilarious was T the rapper. A and T. They just needed someone else to be a T, so it could be AT and T. Yeah. So she had beef with them. What was the beef about? Because supposedly Blair was messing around or sexting or whatever with Just Hilarious man. We don't even know who he is. We don't care who he is. So they got beef with that. So since Lil Mama writing for her group mate or whatever they are to each other, just maybe just best friends. They came to pop up on the Christmas party and, cause some stir at the Christmas party. But I'm pretty sure, even though she be doing stuff behind the scenes, I'm pretty sure Valerie and the producers made sure that they were there at the party so they could call some riffraff for good TV. And like I said, this is all reasons and showings of why you shouldn't be doing no reality TV, because they gonna make you look the worst you can look. Okay, there may be some aspects that may make you look good, but if you are looking too good and everything's going easy breezy lemon squeezy, you're not gonna be on TV for long. Look at Lala. Okay, she had, remember Lala's Full Life Core or whatever. I watched it. I liked it. It was a nice show, but I think it only lasted 2-3 seasons tops because there wasn't that much drama to be showcased. And I don't think she wanted drama to be showcased. So therefore, if you don't got nothing entertaining to show for what the producers want, because they want a lot of drama, a lot of treachery and stuff, trials and tribulations. So if you don't got that to show, you're going to get booted. So maybe there wasn't a lot of views. I don't know what happened, if she just didn't want to do it no more. But that only lasted 2-3 seasons tops. So like I said, they got to find ways to make sure there's drama. Another thing that they put in there, Tiffany, which was Neo's ex-girlfriend. Who played Tiffany? B. Simone. I'm like, oh, this is like the perfect person to play Tiffany, because she be got a lot of stuff be going on in real life too. So here goes Tiffany. She was Jason, okay, because the character. Tiffany was Jason's ex-girlfriend. Both their moms, Victoria was Tiffany's mom, and Nancy is Jason's mom. They're the best of friends. Of course, I understand they want their kids to be together, but I forgot. I don't even know what really happened between them, but Jason ain't really feeling her like that. He'd rather get his, Queen Jessica. But they concocted a thing for them to be meeting up behind a tree at a Christmas party charity event that Nancy was throwing. And here goes Tiffany kissing all up on Hassan. Jason Hassan. I'm gonna call him Hassan. And when I saw that, I'm just like, okay, I know these producers about to show not Tiffany. They're about to show Jessica this, and that's gonna be the climax. So that was a scandal that happened. And we come to find out Blair be breaking up all of Kelsey's boyfriends because nobody's good for her. Speaking of boyfriends, Tank. We have Tank in here. I'm like, Tank always got to play the bad person in these movies. I remember when TD Jakes was doing the 7 Deadly Sins, he played the bad guy in one of those. Tank don't be doing much acting for me. He has a nice voice. He be singing. He should have been a singer in here or something. Even when he said the bitch, when he called Kelsey a bitch, Miles, I'm just like, okay, all right, okay, y'all just having these people on here just to, okay, because for me, I'm just like, I didn't feel it. If I was a director, I'd be like, Tank, I'm not feeling the animosity towards Kelsey when you said the bitch word. It just felt like forced, but not natural, like you really pissed off at Kelsey as the character Miles. But okay, whatever. So, like I said, once again, sorry that this is a choppy review. because sometimes I felt like in parts of this movie that it was also choppy as well. But we have a scene because they're following them, so they will go out to eat for lunch. We have Jessica, Blair, and Kelsey. No, yeah, Kelsey. So they go out to a restaurant. I believe it's called Claire's. We see Vanessa Simmons in there as the hostess. I think her name is Trish. She plays Trish. And of course, who's there? Here goes Kelsey's ex boyfriend, Miles, with whoever he was with at the time. And I guess Kelsey saw it on her phone that they were going to be there. So that's why she wanted to go there. So to stir up some drama. And I'm just like, see, this is what we be talking about. So you want to have your family to be shown as, they're a good family. Why? Why? When you know how your family is. At the end of the day, everybody know how their family is. Everybody should know how reality TV is. But at this point, for this scene, I'm like, this is not even the producers doing, because you realize your sister already seen that they were going to be there, so that's why she pulled up with you guys on purpose, so she could pull up on them and cause a scene. This is what we talking about. Y'all mentioned the shade room. The shade room don't just be, finding things to make happen so they could post it. Y'all be doing this yourselves. And in this case, Kelsey, she be doing this herself. I don't know if she was the youngest between all the three, but this shows her immaturity. And for Kelsey, I'm just like, I didn't really see character development in this. Maybe I'll see it in the next one. I mean, at the end, she's talking to freaking Billy Sorrells, who plays Vincent. So I guess they're going to get together. But even Blair was like, oh, I don't feel like he's good enough. Why? He's probably the best person for her at this point from what I've seen in this movie. So I don't know what Blair's talking about. Blair don't even got no girl. I know this is all facade. This is all fiction. But I got to treat these people like they're real characters, because I'm like, y'all don't make no sense. Whoever wrote this movie, I just felt like, you just had to put something together real quick just to make some money. Because I'm just like, it didn't do it for me. Because I'm just like, I see what's happening, but I'm not understanding why it's happening, So when we get to the climax, okay, let me just stop talking about all this mess. Let's get to the climax, okay? The climax, it's a dinner table. It's a dinner party or whatnot. First off, they have a hostess. I'm like, is this a game show? Who's the hostess? What's the girl name? On the movie, her name is Sierra Hall, played by Jordan Rowling. Okay, what is she doing? She's like, okay, are you real? Is it real or is it fake? Is your love and real, or like, I'm just trying to understand what is the purpose of this. Okay, they bring out the platter of food with the lid on, and I already knew, just based off watching movies, I'm like, it ain't gonna be food. It's gonna be something going on. So, of course, they lift the lid and it's tablets. So each person has their name on a tablet, and it's supposed to show them, what really be going on behind closed doors that they don't be knowing about, that they caught on camera. And then first goes Kelsey. What does she see? A conversation between Jessica and Blair saying how he broke up all her boyfriends and whatnot because they're not good enough for her, whatnot. But who's good enough for you? Because you don't got nobody, Blair. So what we talking about here? I don't know. So she's upset with him. Then we go to, what's his name? Jason. His tablet shows that Carrie was, talking where, I guess maybe an old ex-boyfriend. What's his name? What's the old ex-boyfriend's name? I got too many people on my little list here. Derek Lanston, played by Demetrius Shipp Jr. Okay, he's the one who played Tupac in that one movie. So, I guess they had a fling back then, and it didn't work out. So, there's still feelings there, but obviously they're not really acting on it, but they're talking about it. So, of course, he gets a little upset. So, then we get Terrence, and he sees, what did he see? Oh, he saw freaking, whatchamacallit, Tiffany kissing, there's so many people in this damn movie. Okay, she's kissing Jason. So he's like, now what it look like, she kissed me, this, which in the case she did kiss him. But at the same time, when you seen it, it's like, okay. And then I believe on Jessica's tablet, we see that Kelsey, she made sure to book a deal with another record label so she could get off of Blair's record label. And in that case, I'm just like, I think Jessica and Blair's tablet should be switched, because I feel like what he saw on his tablet should have been for Jessica, and what Jessica saw on her tablet should have been for Blair. So I don't know if that was a mix up or if they intentionally did that, which I felt like was stupid if they did, but okay, whatever. And then on Tina, okay, Mrs. Nixon's tablet, we see the camera people, well, they set up a camera in their bedroom. And in the beginning of the movie, Jessica already made sure, like, okay, excuse me, y'all gonna be filming us, but we're gonna need some privacy, so no cameras in the bedroom. But they went against that. So, she got upset with that, but I'm just like, but if y'all signed anything in regards to this, was it in the any of the paperwork, the agreement? Because if they put it in the agreement, then you screw. They can say whatever to you to your face, but if you sign something in the agreement that says we'll be filming even in the bedroom, then you screwed. You could try to ask Derek Lanston, I think he's a lawyer in the movie, to see if there's any loophole, but I mean, I don't think they're gonna do anything about it, to be honest with you. But in the bedroom, we got both Mr. and Mrs. Nixon talking about divorce, and then I believe on Donnell's tablet, he saw that Blair was saying, he's like, he probably did it. He probably committed the M word, all those years ago. So I guess that was the climax where everybody, was pissed off at each other, but then at the end of the day, they all pointed fingers at Jessica because she's the one who brought the camera crew in the first place. And this is when Vivian was starting to feel bad. Vivian, don't be feeling bad for what you put together. Okay, you the main producer in this. So you the one who was telling Trudy to be doing all stuff, drop the camera or whatever on his marble floors and set up what they need to set up. And I'm pretty sure Vivian was involved too, because she don't be liking Jessica and her family, because she thinks they ghetto. Yeah, I mean, they maybe not pish posh like Vivian and her friends and family, but at the same time, I don't really see nothing bad about them. They just got a lot going on. I feel immature in actually a lot of aspects. But their family at the end of the day, I don't think they're bad people. They just got a lot going on. They just got a lot going on. And Jason, Neo. Actually, no, I'm talking to Neo. Kudos for you for going the whole movie without a hat on. I know recently he made some post or something years ago that he's not going, he's not afraid of his. So good for you. Good for you. It was still a little distracting for me, but good for you. I'm proud of that. But other than that, they all come together at the end and they all apologize and do kind of like a kumbaya moment. And that's kind of where not the episode, but the movie ends. And then we have part 2, the VH1 hip hop family Christmas wedding. That's going to be the next one. I'll watch that maybe sometime this week, maybe next week. I don't know. But all in all, I already spoke for 23 minutes. This was too long, of a review. I'm so sorry. I just had to vent out a little bit about what's been going on in this movie. But I watched the whole thing, so that says something. There's been sometimes haven't went through a whole movie, so that's something. That's something to take from this. But if you like this movie, you let me know. Let's kiki together. Let's laugh together about what you thought was interesting in this movie. But it was just an all-star cast. It was a lot of people. There's probably some people I didn't even mention. But that's okay. That's okay. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. Please comment. Let me know what you thought. Other than that, be easy breezy lemon squeezy. Have a good Sunday. Rest of the Sunday. See you tomorrow for Love and Hip Hop. The reunion with all of the franchising. Okay. All right. That's it. I'm going. Bye.